What up, nation? CK013 here. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013, and I am from the WiseTake Nation, which you can find at WiseTake.com. And you can follow on Twitter at Wise_Take. You could also follow on Instagram. Please do, in fact, at WiseTake no underscore. So no underscore for the gram. Hopefully, we're working on getting the Twitter thing fixed. We'll see. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We are a DFS premium content provider as well as a DFS community designed to help make you a better player. We do all kinds of free content here on the YouTube channel, so please subscribe. Hit the notifications bell so you're notified when we do go live. We do go live at times before a lock, and we will be doing it for the Thursday night slate, for the slate tonight. The slate starts, I think, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll probably start our NBA Wise stream with myself and Paulie D, probably around, what's that, so I guess like 6:45. Yeah, about 6:45 we'll probably start the show. We literally will break down the slate, and we'll kind of wait for news. After we break down the slate, we kind of wait for news together, answer questions, and then after that, we literally kind of lead into lock. So if an injury happens or anything like that, we talk about how we're reacting, just kind of going through it and kind of showing the process. With that said, today, right now, I'm going to give you 4 players that were on my first look. I do record these the night before. This is currently 2:34 a.m. So it is Thursday, but it's 2:34 a.m. Thursday. A lot of news we're still waiting for that could pop up. Never know. It's the NBA. It happens. Be ready to react, as always. If you guys can smash that like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. Greatly, greatly appreciated. The likes go a long way and allow us to continue to do the content for free. So if you're a fan of the nation and you want this YouTube channel, this Instagram, everything to succeed, we need the likes and the shares and all the good stuff. All right, first up, cover boy, we got DeMar DeRozan. Why did I want DeMar DeRozan as the cover boy? Really, because I just got tired of putting Luka up every time. I'm just kidding. Really, it's because DeMar DeRozan has played 40 and 41 minutes in his last 2 games. I understand there was some overtime worked in there with Houston, but I also believe that Pop is just he just needs to win. They're playing Cleveland. Cleveland's on the back end of a back-to-back, but I think DeRozan's going to be lower owned, kind of lost in the shuffle, even on a 4-game slate. I haven't played him a ton, but he's finally starting to project well, at least in terms of my early projections. But I think that this might be an opportunity to get DeRozan at low ownership, and it may be an opportunity to buy somewhat low. Maybe on FanDuel you're not buying totally low, but on DraftKings you're getting an opportunity to buy kind of low on a player like DeMar DeRozan, who's had solid usage and right now is playing a lot of minutes. Next up, Kristaps Porzingis, kind of like Kendrick Nunn, kind of like Donovan Mitchell. Kendrick Nunn and Donovan Mitchell both finally came through for me separately, but they were a couple guys that you guys have, those of you that are subscribed to WiseTake.com know I've been riding, and we ate a lot of shit chasing that down, but they eventually did hit for us. They eventually came through, smashed value, were awesome plays, and I think Porzingis has that coming, man. He's just been playing terribly. He's still projecting really well for these prices. He's just been, having really, really bad games, but we know he's a better player than that. We expect the variance to kind of turn around, some of these shots to fall. It's a game against Detroit, so they're going to need some size with Blake Griffin and Drummond down low. I do think that Kristaps Porzingis is someone we should consider again because of the price. Next up, we got Al Horford, a little revenge action against Boston. In Boston, it's really not about the revenge. It's more about Horford's price. I think that on both sides, it's come down a bit. He's similar to Porzingis. He's had like 3 or 4 games in a row where he just hasn't performed well on a DFS level. But on the season, he's had a really good season. And we know Boston is not good against bigs. They're not a very big team at all in general. So I think Al Horford could do some damage here going back there. And I just like the price that he's at. It's like the price that he's at on a 4-game slate, and I don't expect him to be all that popular. Although the field is getting sharper, so maybe he will be popular. Last up, Luka Doncic. You guys know this. Either way, man, he's got the highest ceiling on the slate by far. It's just probably a good idea to grab a good chunk of him on a 4-game slate. Like I said, the highest ceiling on the slate, probably the highest everything on the slate. The price it's up there, but I mean the dude's earned it. We just saw James Harden go for 80 DraftKings points at 12-9. Luka has that potential for sure, as long as Detroit can keep the game competitive, which is certainly a question. But at 11-4 on DraftKings, 11-8 on FanDuel on a 4-game slate, it's hard not to immediately think, okay, I need to get as much Luka as possible, at least on your first thought. See what happens tomorrow. That's going to do it, Nation. Appreciate you guys rocking with me again. Please smash those likes. And don't forget to come check us out on the YouTube channel. If you're subscribed, you can check it out on the WiseStream page. Your questions get priority if you watch it from the WiseStream page at WiseTake.com. If you watch it on YouTube, we will answer questions if there's time. But, again, we're prioritizing over there. But either way, at the very least, go check us out at YouTube. We have a bunch of other content. Our projections, the projections that I use are up. I update them all the way up until the show starts. So they're literally the projections I use, and then from there I kind of tweak the last hour or so for myself, depending on what information comes out. But again, on the WiseStream, you can watch, kind of follow along, and understand what's happening. So that's gonna do it. Check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Check us out at WiseTake.com. Support the nation. Keep us rolling. And real quick, shout out to WiseTake Nation member MG for taking down the DraftKings Minimax on Wednesday night with the Knicks. That's right. All it takes is one, as we always say. MG won $2,000, finishing first out of like 14,000 plus people on DraftKings, a $2 entry. He had 150 teams, like he should, but I'm assuming it was 150. I don't know for sure if it was 150. I'm assuming it is. MG's a long-time member of the WiseTake Nation. He's been rocking with us for a long time. He's an OG member, if you will. So shout out to MG on a takedown. For myself, the entire WiseTake Nation, as always, good luck. Yeah.